Hello lords and ladies, welcome back to episode 5. Just as I've loaded in, I've realised that the map looks different and we now have a Lancaster. So let's have a little look at what's been going on. I think, so obviously this is part of Wessex, we've got Mercia in the middle. This was Northumbria, I think, that was taken over by, obviously the Norse had it. And now it's held by Petty King Maelswen of Lancaster. He's Catholic and Anglo-Saxon, so that's good. He is a populist leader. So Maelswen came to power after fighting for the independence of his people. So I do remember that Siegfried, I think it was having issues with an uprising against him. So he obviously lost. So Sigtrygger, he's going to be our next target, really, because he is, I think, the only Norse leader around here at the moment. But let's just see if we can happen. I think it was Siegfried who held this land before the Petty King Maelswen took Lancaster. So let's have a look at Jarl Ivar, and it was held by Witzerk, and then here, yeah. So here's Siegfried, and he's wandering. Yeah. So he's still in the area, he's wandering. His spouse is a prisoner, and his daughter. Our courtier. So is he going to leave now? I think he got the option to leave. We'll have a look at him in a second. I'm just curious now as to, I want to look at the changes to the map together to see what's been going on. What are the other brothers doing then? What's Ivar? Spread around a little bit. He's causing more problems for Scotland. We're allied to East Anglia still. We're not allied to Mercia anymore. We're allied to him. He's our ex-wife's brother. She's Jarl Sigurd's tutor. Sorry, this is just, I'm going off on a tangent, but I'm just trying to piece together where everyone is and what everyone's up to. I'm wondering if maybe Alfred doesn't get revenge for his former spouse against Sigurd. It could be our son, Edward, who seeks that revenge later in life, who knows. Haven't decided yet. What we do need to keep tabs on is obviously, so the only Norse threat I think we have at the moment is coming from Sigtrygger, and he's not much of a threat, and we're going to take him on pretty soon. Cornwall is still with the Cornish. East Anglia is still with Petty King Edmund, and he's Anglo-Saxon. We have the Welsh, Catholic, French. The French have crept into Wales, interesting. And the Welsh are coming out slightly into Mercian territory. I think part of that is Mercian territory. I think. Yeah. So they're creeping into Mercia, which we don't want to happen. So we might need to look at taking that, to be honest. That might be our next target. So that's on the agenda then. So Cheshire is where we're heading for next. How long? We've got 2 months left before we can make a move for Cheshire. On the march, at the end of the field exercise, it seemed a brilliant idea. To practice regrouping an army in disarray, I split my troops and ordered every officer to independently make their way to Winchester. Of course, by the 3rd day of waiting, but with only half of my army in place, I am now seeing flaws in the plan. Earl Alfred suggests I ride out with a contingent of knights to find the missing troops, while the rest of the army returns home. So this will be an exciting search. We might gain a lifestyle perk. Oh, good idea, you're in charge. He gains 20 opinion of us. He's our vassal and knight. This will be an exciting search. Let's see what happens. When my outriders brought news of the little encampment, I did not expect to find the soldiers still practicing their battle formations. It seems that my vassal, Earl Alfred took it upon himself to continue the field exercises while waiting for word from the main army. His troops line up neatly as I ride up to meet him. Those were not the orders I gave. He loses 20 opinion of us. What is this shoddy stance? That is no way to hold a sword. We gain overweight soldiers. Advantage -2. That's not what they want. Take the men home. Ethelfrith, I'm tired of searching. We lose some stress. No, let's plod on. Proud through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance, I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the earldom of Cheshire. All that is missing is one little bribe. See it done. Let's place the rally point here in West Riding. Oh no, we haven't declared the war yet. Don't raise the army before you've declared the war. Declare the war for our claim, the earldom of Cheshire. Now let's raise them. I'm getting ahead of myself. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is my caravan master, Bjorn Wolf, that is plotting to kill my guest, Cuthred. Why are you doing that? So why are you rivals? After travelling, they started despising each other after travelling together in the plains of Dorset. I wonder if that was after our hunt. I wonder if they were both on the hunt. I think so. On the march, as I am passing through a small village, I notice that, though clad in simple cloth, the town's guards are all carrying weapons with my mark on them. Welcoming me in the muddy street was Isla, the self-proclaimed divine guardian of the town. My soldiers laid down their armour to help this preacher serve God. I already rule by divine right. So we gain some prestige. We gain self-declared divine right for 5 years. These soldiers better remember that I was chosen by God according to a divine. You have a day to flee this place, Zealot. It seems dangerous to punish the man, but sending him into exile will solve my problems. But we spend some piety. Or they will grow tired of playing holy soldiers soon enough. I already rule by divine right. Let's just go for that option. Okay, and our army is raised. Let's just march straight here. The last of my troops made it back to Winchester and order has been restored. Though this was hardly a display of military brilliance, I have gained a new perspective on my army and the individual soldiers of which it is composed. It was a valuable exercise after all. Okay, and we've got a perk point to spend. We'll just go for household guard. It's fine. Why are you doing that? Take the most direct path. There we go. Let's head into battle. The prisoner has died in my dungeons. I think I was waiting to decide what to do with her, but she's died, so that has solved that problem. We probably didn't need to raise the entire army, but there we go. We now control Cheshire. We got 20 gold. We'll enforce our demands. Just checking these numbers. They're nothing much to worry about. I might take this a holy war, but the cultural acceptance between the Welsh and Anglo-Saxons will decrease by 1%. Do we do it as a holy? I'd never do things as a holy war. Let's just do it. Let's just go for it. We're going to raise all here. Take us a couple of days. Okay, slow things down a little bit. I think we are all here. And let's march on them. And let's see how this goes. Enemy allies are joining the war. How can we call in some allies then? Yeah, we'll call you in. We've helped you before, I'm pretty sure. And he is going to join us. That's excellent. He's on his way. These guys are going to catch up to us, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. we have more coming down as well. Hide and peek. What in the world was my son Edward doing in that wardrobe in the servants' quarters? Playing hide and seek, he claims. He looks like a ghost, shaking, eyes wide open, staring at walls. Oh no, I know what happened. He must have seen two of the stable boys plucking a duck together. The poor boy looks shocked. I would not be surprised if he will find intimacy difficult when he grows up. Oh. He keeps the trait chaste. That's not what we want. Dislikes intimate contact. Fertility minus 25%. We don't want that. Don't be scared, boy. When you're an adult, you'll understand. He gains the trait lustful. Sinful to Catholics. Chaste is virtuous to Catholics. As much as I wouldn't want chaste as a trait for an heir, I'm trying to go with Alfred, and I think he was quite a pious man, and I think that if chaste is virtuous to Catholics, he wouldn't have promoted his son being lustful, I don't think. I think we'll go with chaste. I don't know if it's... Well, it's not what I would personally go for. Would I also go for lustful? Probably not. So I think that it's a tricky decision. I think for Alfred, I think he would... not being more intimate than necessary, it will serve him well. I feel like that's more of an Alfred kind of decision. We didn't win that as easily. We do need these guys to join us now because these are coming in. Are we... Yeah, we are commanding this army. Are these coming down? I think so. Or are they going past? Oh, are they going to win that? Can we leave? Hang on, let's slow things down a little bit. I don't want them to lose this, so let's station some besiegers. They're the besiegers, I'm guessing. So let us come up here and join these guys. We should be able to make it in time to stop them being defeated. Come on, quick. There we go. Excellent. We chase them down. Make sure that nobody's coming from... Oh, they're coming back actually, so let's forget that. Then back on ourselves. Let's let them leave. We don't want to leave our sieging friends alone for too long when these guys are heading back into the fray. Just move it along a little bit. We'll slow it down again when we need to. Shouldn't be a problem. we're being raided. We might have to go deal with them. Okay, yeah, we'll come back. I'm not going to take being raided lightly. Right, let's try. The only thing is I'm leaving myself quite vulnerable. Hopefully our allies will stay. Nope, and they're coming in. Oh no, they're circling around. We can maybe win this and get back to where the siege is taking place. Raid loot recovered. Okay, excellent. Let's head back this way. Oh, we're being raided down. Oh no, I didn't see that. We're not going to get there in time. We also really need to keep an eye out. They're hanging around near them. South CX spared. Despite successfully besieging the settlement, fortification protecting swathes of Greater South CX, Jarl Sturla has restrained his troops. The resulting loot has been isolated and sporadic. Though your vassal has been spared, the Breton eye your personal domains hungrily. So what have they done? I don't think... Okay, so they've just raided. I don't think they've taken any hostages or anything like that. And they're going... Yeah, they're leaving, so we're not going to get down there. I didn't see this one. I only saw the raid up here. That's my fault for not paying attention. So we won't go all the way down there. Let's come through here. And be around just in case. They're going to have this, I don't think the siege is going to... Oh, it has. And we have. Let's enforce demands here quickly. Let's just enforce it. There we go. I did want to take Northumbria, but... Oh, okay, so he's losing. Interesting. Let's see how this plays out then. We might be getting ourselves involved here as well. How old's our son now? 13. Okay. I was going to do this as just an Alfred series, but if I'm still enjoying it at the time that he passes and we take over as his heir, then I will continue the series. But let me know what you think. I didn't really have any main goals. Obviously, I wanted to create the Kingdom of England and play as Alfred the Great. So we keep spending money on wars, so we're not making the money back to create the Kingdom of England at the moment. But I am enjoying this playthrough, so if you also think that we should continue and play as his heir and future heirs, then let me know. Courtier released. Why was she... Oh, this is our courtier. She's got measles. Is he let her come back because she's got measles? Is that like act of warfare through illness and disease? I feel like it's an act of warfare, releasing a hostage because she's got measles and sending her home. Is she going to die? She's near death. I'm not sure that I'm happy that he sent her back, to be honest. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Who have we got in our prisons? Let's have a look. Catholic and Anglo-Saxon. Why have we got her? He's Earl Alfred's prisoner. This is our prisoner. I can't remember now why we've got her. She has a claim to Cumberland. She's in our dungeon. Let's negotiate her release. Or can she pay ransom? No, do you know what? Let's let her out. It's fine. She's almost dead. Who's this guy? He's Welsh. He doesn't have any money, so I think he can stay in our prison. You are Norse. So we could execute him, but I don't know that Alfred would do that. We would gain stress because we're just. His faith is considered to be hostile or evil. Let's negotiate release. Can we demand conversion? Converts to Catholicism. Can we convert him and then recruit him? He will accept. Let's do that. Negotiate his release. That seems like an Alfred kind of move. She's paid and left the prison. That's fine. We might as well make some gold back from her. He can't pay us anything, so he can stay. No choice but to accept your conditions. So, yeah, he's converted to Catholicism. And he is our knight. He's got a decent prowess. Excellent prowess, actually, which is why I did that. So, that's good. Excellent. Arrange betrothal. To the benign petty King Alfred of Wessex, with your permission, I would like to betroth your daughter, the perceptive Ethelfled of Wessex. Betroth him to himself? You're in prison, so probably not, my guy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna decline that. We might get a better offer for our daughter. I have been saving it. I did mean to look at betrothals for our children in this episode, actually. So while that's on my mind, I'm going to unpin her. I don't need to keep eye on her anymore. That's our ex-wife. She's got the measles. They're riddled with it over here, look. Absolutely riddled with the measles. I'm a bit worried about this courtier that he's sent back. If measles start spreading, I am going to be fuming because Sigurd is it Sigurd? He's bringing me nothing but issues. He's raided me, stole my wife, he imprisoned my son. Now, he's inadvertently spreading measles around. I am a bit livid with him, but he's also quite strong, so we do have a couple of alliances, but they're only small alliances, not huge ones, so I'm keeping I'm playing my cards close to my chest at the moment. Not making any massive moves. What's going on over here? Oh yeah, we need to see what happens here. For the Duchy of Northumbria. I wonder actually as well. I've got like a million things running through my head at the same time. Let's have a look at Alba. He's a confident lover, is he? Back in Constantine. Right, let's have a look. He's quite strong. Can we get an alliance with him? With our daughter? He'd accept a matrilineal marriage here. For the children to be born into House Wessex. Trying to decide if that's a good idea or not. I think it is. We might get roped into his wars though. Is he fighting any wars at the moment? He's not. And he's allied. He would have two strong alliances then. Ivor might well leave him alone for a little bit. I might do it because we do need to make sure that Ivor doesn't get any stronger as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to send that proposal. I think that makes sense. Yeah, cool. I'm happy with that. Just drinking a bit of my tea then. Right, okay. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is planning to kill my courtier. Padan. She's strong and comely. We must stop the villain behind this. This guy, wasn't he trying to kill someone else? His health is ailing. Why? Why is that? Could find her a spouse and try and get some children from her. Is there anyone with any inheritable traits here? Let's have a look. He's fecund as well. Let's maybe draw over to him. She's got a while to wait, but they might make some interesting children together. Let's do that. Excellent. I like to have a court with plenty of inheritable traits, so I need to marry off some courtiers at some point as well. And now someone's plotting to kill him. Maybe they're plotting to kill each other, him and my other courtier. Okay, armory breaking. By the blood, those accursed children, my son Edbert and his compatriot Wulfhild were caught red-handed, having snuck into the armory. Don't they know that weapons are dangerous? Wulfhild had hurt himself, but fortunately Edbert ran outside and grabbed the nearest adult, admitting everything they'd done. Edbert looks genuinely distraught. I don't think he will be dishonest ever again. It was good that you admitted what you did. Who keeps the trait honest? I think for Alfred, he would want his son to be honest. We'll just let this siege play out and see what happens to this war score here, and then we'll decide whether we're ending the episode right now or not. To the kind-hearted petty King Alfred, the joyous bounce in your step is like stars in the sky. My heart yearns to feel your lips touch mine. That I may know the depths of your love, please be the Odysseus to my Penelope. These lines are but a bleak reflection of my feelings for you. I'll do anything to prove my loyal affections. Who is she? She's my courtier. Oh, is she the one she's the one who we were just literally looking at. You flatter me. She will attempt to win my heart. Abandon this foolish endeavour immediately. He did dabble a bit, did Alfred. I know he's honest, but he is gregarious. And this marriage was made purely... Oh, what's happening to her? Hang on. Frozen grief? Why? She's malnourished. Did one of her children die and I didn't notice? 873, not him. 77. Having never processed the death of a loved one, this character finds it hard to connect with others. I don't know who died. Who died that she's upset about? I think he would, at this point, be tempted by another woman, let's be honest. To rule the world, it is increasingly clear, from the lowest peasant to the most noble of my vassals, they are all whispering my name. Whispering of my might, whispering of war. Their support for my cause. For my people to see me as a ruler worthy of the world. Strength of the petty kingdom of Wessex is mine to wield, and wield it I shall. To strike outwards is what is expected of me, to claim by might what should belong to me. I am destined to rule, to subjugate those around me and make them part of my petty kingdom. With my people behind me, I cannot fail. Let the conquest begin. Oh, okay, let's see what's going to happen here. You will start receiving support from your vassals and your people, but beware. You will see your support wane if you stay at peace for too long, lose too many wars, become the subject of another realm, or fall from grace. If you die, your children are expected to take up the mantle of conquest. We would gain the trait Conqueror, and every glory hound vassal gains 20 opinion of us for 5 years. Okay, I'd rather stay here and smell. We would spend prestige. I might do it. But he doesn't want to rule the world though, does he? He doesn't want to rule the world. See me as a ruler worthy of the world. The strength of the petty kingdom of Wessex is mine to wield, and wield it I shall. To claim by might what should belong to me. I am destined to rule, to subjugate, and make them part of my petty kingdom. Well, he did want to... He didn't want to rule the world, but he did want to be the king, the rightful king of England. So we're going to do it. We're going to gain the trait Conqueror, and let's just see what happens. What's happening here? Nothing much. That siege is still underway. Right, I think what we'll do is... Peacemaker, what does this give us? Peace acceptance plus 10. I just want gallant. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll end the episode here. And, oh, our son's got strong. Excellent. That's good. He's not intelligent like us, but he is strong. I'll take it. I'll take that. I'm happy with that. Okay, yeah, we'll end the episode here. We're going to probably make a move on Cornwall at some point. Now we've got rid of the Norse threat from, like, our immediate borders. We're not as concerned about that. We will probably try and take Cornwall at some point, and I'm undecided what I'm going to do with the Welsh territories as yet. We don't really want the French culture seeping in, so we might need to do something about that. East Anglia, we're going to leave alone for now. We've got an alright relationship with him, and we've got an alliance currently with him, so we're going to leave him alone. Lancaster, we're obviously keeping a close eye on to see what happens here. Because he is Anglo-Saxon, but we were planning on taking this land anyway. So let's just see how that plays out. We've obviously got our relationship's good with Alba, and we might be called upon to help him with Ivor at some point. So these are all things we're keeping tabs on and what's happening at the moment. So I hope you have enjoyed the episode, and if you have, I hope to see you in the next one. And please do consider leaving a like, comment or subscribing. If you have, it all helps me massively, just to get that little bit of feedback about whether you guys are enjoying it or not. And if you're not, and if you have any tips or helpful criticism, then please leave me a little message in the comments. I do read them all, and I will respond to you as well. So yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.